Hey everybody, my name is Elizabeth and welcome back to my channel where I encourage everyone to get out and enjoy their life, even if that means doing it by yourself. So today I am at the Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden. Now, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you may say, did you already go to the Cincinnati Zoo? And the answer is yes. I went a year and a half ago, I believe. But I went in November, and so the whole botanical garden side of it, I completely was lost on me because it was November. Also, they have a lot of baby animals here right now, and I kind of want to see them. So I thought, let's go back, let's enjoy the botanical garden side of things, and hopefully see a lot of baby animals. So let's go. We are headed to hopefully see our first baby. But now we get to see the garden side of it, which is all this really cool bamboo. That's kind of, hiding the fence, but it's, still cool. Okay, well, I am not going to find a baby here, but I didn't do this last time. It's the kangaroo walkabout, so I figure I might as well film it, but I don't see any kangaroos. They must be inside avoiding the rain. But also in here are the blue penguins, and they had chicks, and I don't know if the chicks are going to be like viewable or if they'll be like, behind the scenes somewhere, but I had to at least come look. Yeah, I don't see a single. Oh, yeah, the kangaroos are all in their little indoor habitat. There they are. I don't know if we'll get to see the babies, but it was worth it just to come in and see a new kind of penguin that I've never seen before. They're so cute. Alright, let's go on the other side and see if I can find the babies. Okay, I was just told that the babies are out. Let's see if we can find them. I suspect. Oh. Hello, everybody. I think that fluffy one back in the corner, is that one of them? He's big, though. Oh. They do look blue underwater. Okay, I was told to look for purple armbands, and I think I found. I think that guy was just clapping his wings. That guy that's looking at us has purple armbands on. Oh, and I splashed. I didn't expect him to be so big so fast. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not him. He has purple on, though. Yeah. See, he has a purple armband. That one with its back to us. They're some of the loudest penguins I've ever seen at the zoo. Okay, I think I just found the other one with the red armband. See that guy? I think that's the other one because he's got the red armbands on. They grow up so fast. Oh. Okay, so those were the babies. The volunteer in there confirmed that they are full grown at about 8 weeks. So yeah, we saw the babies, but they are no longer babies. So they don't have like a dedicated like area for the gardens. It's just all throughout the zoo. Now, in case you didn't notice from my attire, it is pretty rainy today. It's been pretty rainy for the last 4 days. But hopefully that means the plants are fresher and the animals are more active than they would be if I came in here when it was really, really hot. That's the hope anyway. It would be nice if my flower beds just looked like this naturally and I didn't have to put any effort into it. That would be great. Oh, and baby number 2. The little gorilla. Just staying in there. So cute. Ideally, I would have liked to come earlier in the year because I think there would have been more flowers. But hey, I'll take what I can get. And the rain has let up briefly, so that's nice. Okay, next babies. Manatees. Alfred, Hundo, and Slushy. Last time I came in here, I did not see a single manatee, so hopefully this time is different. Little baby manatee. Look, you can see the hair on his back so clearly. Oh, and here comes the other one. Even smaller. Okay, there are no babies here. But I'm like 85% sure that the last time I was here, there was a rhino in here. Now there are zebras. Which is fine. It just always makes me think I'm going crazy when I come and I'm like, wait, I thought that was the rhino. Alright, let's go find more babies. Alright, next, 2 baby black bears. We clearly came at the wrong time because they are not moving. Okay. Most people who come here, including myself, completely ignore all the plants and the gardens. You should take more time to look at them because they're really cool. And clearly, well, this is like supposed to be, this is outside the bear habitat, so it's supposed to be more like natural looking. But people, the gardeners, clearly put a lot of thought into the different plants and what they look like. Okay, so we're at the African penguins, and supposedly they have some chicks too. I mean, not that I'm doubting it. But I don't know if they're out. You know, the blue penguins, those little chicks already look like adults. And there's nobody here for me to ask which ones are the chicks, or if they're hidden in there. Like, is that guy a chick? He looks different from all the others, but maybe he's just molting. Or are they still in there, like one of the little nesting areas with mom? Yeah, I don't know. It's also hard to see because I have a window in front of me that's covered with drops of water. Maybe you? No. But also with the penguins are the white-breasted cormorants. Or white-breasted cormorants. And I do see the baby. It's right there. So cute. Okay, I decided to get on the train because I've never done their train ride, and I thought, what better way to see some of the other plants and stuff than by riding a train around the park? So, let's go. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, the train ride is definitely worth it. That little area where it goes around the pond, the lagoon, whatever it's called, that in and of itself was just a cool experience. It made me realize that I have never been on the train at the Columbus Zoo when it was not Christmas time and dark. I should probably fix that so I can then compare, but let's go find another baby. Okay, so there's supposed to be a baby serval cat in with the cheetahs. Well, it said cheetah encounter, and this is the cheetah enclosure. I'm not sure if they're different. I don't know this zoo well enough to know if there's a difference yet. But there's nothing in here right now. So let me walk a little bit and see if I can find out if there's a different place where we can see the baby serval cat. And hopefully the answer is yes, because this, I think, is the last one that's out on, hypothetically out on display. So let's see if we can find him. Okay, not a cheetah, but how can I help but stop and see him? Her. Okay, but I am following signs for the cheetah encounter, so it clearly is something different than that enclosure back there. And that gives me some hope that I'm gonna see a little baby serval cat. Oh.
Wait, my glasses.
Let's go up that way. We can see. I got one up here.
I did, sorry. I did read that the one of these, maybe not one of these ones, but one of the giraffes is pregnant. So they should have a little baby giraffe in the near future. Okay, onward to the cheetahs. Uh-oh. Serval cat Teddy, that's who we're here to see. Okay. So, learned something. The cheetah encounter, it is like an enclosure back there, but there are bleachers by it too, and it's where they do their cheetah run a couple times a day, and also talk about it. So I think even though they did have cheetahs in there, or a cheetah at least, my guess is that they only bring out that baby serval cat during the talks, during those, presentations. So I missed those today, unfortunately. What are you gonna do? I did not do my research. But hey, I learned something new, and I know where I can go see a cheetah run next time I come here. So anyway, yeah, let's go. Okay, future Elizabeth here. I decided to combine footage from 2 different days at the zoo because when I was there the first time when it was raining, I had to miss so much. Like all the shows and things like that were closed, or I missed them. And I was like, I want to do those and I want to show you guys what those are like. So I came back on a beautiful day to shoot the rest of it. So if you see changes in the weather or what I'm wearing, that's why.
For those of you just coming up, this is my friend Lil. She's a 3-banded armadillo. 3-banded. She's about 16 years old and comes from the Amazon rainforest. In the wild, they typically make it into their early teens. Here in human care, they can live into their 20s.
Okay, so last time I missed the cheetah encounter because I was not paying attention at times, so I'm going to see it now.
African servals like Cleos live on the African savanna, and they are formidable hunters out there. They are such great hunters, and one of their favorite foods to eat are rodents. So for local livestock farmers that live in Africa, servals are actually a great help to them because they help reduce the rodent populations that live there. Now, the question for both of our teams here is how many rodents does one serval take down in 1 year? And I'll kind of do Team Kenya first, then Team Namibia. Is it more or less than 5,000 rodents? So Team Kenya, what do you think? More or less than 5,000 rodents? Scream it out.
More!
You're thinking more? Okay, Team Namibia, what do you guys think? More or less? More again? All right, and it looks like Cleo is demonstrating how she pulled prey out of the burrow hole right now. Great job, Cleo. That is right. And here she is off to a very fast start. Almost got it there. Here she's going to go around the mountain. She's going to kick up a lot of dirty grass. Here she goes, her final stretch. Almost at it. And what a slide. Great. And Rosie the cheetah is off. Here she goes for Team Namibia. She's going to go around that mountain. Look at that tail working. And here she goes on the final stretch. Her ears are down. She lost it. And she got it.
Alright, so I am here at the Wings of Wonder Amphitheater for their next show that I missed. That's all about birds.
You're a bird trainer now, and it looks like you're one of us. And I'm part of the show, songbirds from above. This is where I belong, down at the Wings of Wonder. I'll keep on training rubber, that rubber show. I'll keep on training here in Cincinnati. I'll keep on training rubber, that rubber show, that rubber show. Now she's encased in that nest for about 3 months, completely reliant on that male for food. So use that beautiful cast that's looking down upon you guys. That's on the top of your feet to break on out of that mud ball. Now, unfortunately, Terry's wild counterparts are a little bit on the decline due to palm oil and palm oil plantations. That's not all humans learn. Terry will hopefully finish this behavior, but for the wild counterparts, you can download an app called Palm Oil Scan. A friend over at Giant Mountain created this app. Now when you download it, it'll help you scan the barcode of the product you're thinking about and tell you which organizations use a much healthier and sustainable palm oil. It's really fascinating with you all right there. Now for her looking down, you might notice that she has pretty blue color through her eyes. That's how we know she's a female. Since inside our Siamese point area, you might notice Blake has very deep red color to his eyes. That's how you can tell the differences between the boys and the girls.
And they have an amazing ability of mimicry, so they're actually able to repeat sounds that they've heard in their own environment. Gabby, do you want to say hello?
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to give them some kisses? Yeah.
Reggie, you like that? Yeah, Reggie likes that.
Yeah? I bet Reggie thinks you're a pretty girl.
Reggie, yeah, I think he's just pretty much like everything.
Let's see. We've also been working on our animal impressions.
Really?
Yeah. Do you want to sound like a big tiger? What about a chicken? Chicken? Yeah.
That's pretty good, but Reggie's been working on his impersonations too. Can you be a big eagle? Wow! Good job, Reg.
It's pretty impressive. Now, Gabby's favorite thing to do is to sing the opera. Can you sing today?
That's pretty impressive.
Sing the opera?
Wow, that's pretty impressive. But I don't think Reggie can do that. Is there anything that they can do together?
Let's see. Gabby's been practicing how to wave.
Oh, Reggie's wave is really good. His wave hello is the same as his wave goodbye. Good job, you two. That was Reggie and Gabby. Now, he gets his name because he spends a lot of time on the ground. And even if they're scared, they would rather run than fly away from predators. But getting to see his 6-foot wingspan in flight is really cool to see. Oh! There's a bald eagle. He's a 26-year-old bald eagle. The reason Sam is here today is when he was only 4 months old, he was found injured up in Michigan with a broken right wing. And with a broken right wing, hard to fly and hard to find things to eat. Luckily for Sam, he was found and he made his way to the Cincinnati Zoo back in 2003.
Okay, well, I am wrapping up my day here. I tried to focus a little more on like the gardens and the trees and stuff that they did, because again, Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden, and I wanted to focus on that. I think I did, but I was headed always in the direction of the next baby. So I know there was a ton of the gardens in the plant life that I didn't see. But in addition to like just the flower beds, like the trees that they chose to put in here are so cool and have so much character. I really just enjoyed like taking a moment and looking at that stuff this time. Now, one thing I love about zoos is that they feel different every time. Even if you go back to the same one again and again, the animals are always doing something different. You're gonna see new animals. You know, sometimes an animal that I was always hiding when I'm at the zoo was suddenly out one day, you know, and I get to actually experience that animal. And they're having babies, you know, just because they have personalities, it's such a more interactive and changeable experience than like a museum or something like that. And I love museums, but the zoo is better. I finally today broke down and bought a membership to the Cincinnati Zoo. I've had one to the Columbus Zoo for years, and I was like, I don't need 2 zoo memberships. Even though the Cincinnati one is like an hour closer to me, I always like the Columbus one. But there are so many things that I want to do this year at the Cincinnati Zoo. Like there's a fall event that I've never been to, and I want to do that. And I was like, I'm going to save money if I just get the membership, at least for the year, and then that way I'm not buying a ticket every time. So yeah, hopefully I get to know the zoo as well as I know the Columbus Zoo, and I will be back for some of their events later in the year. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Lead the Life Vlog, and I'll see you next time. Bye.